Good morning. Today we will start with the study heat conduction, heat transfer from fin surface. In the analysis of fins, we consider steady operation with no heat generation and we assume thermoconductivity to be constant and heat transfer coefficient H2 also constant and uniform over the entire surface of fin. The heat transfer coefficient is usually much lower at the fin base than it is at the fin tip because the fluid is surrounded by solid surface near the base which disrupts its motion to the point of suffocating it, while the fluid near the tip has a little contact with a solid surface and thus encounters little resistance to flow. Therefore, adding too many fins or surface may actually decrease the overall heat transfer when the decrease in H offsets any gain resulting from the increase in the surface area. Means if you add too much fins, your H will decrease although you had increased the area, but your overall heat transfer coefficient will decrease, which leads to the decrease in heat transfer. So you have to find the optimum number of fin and surface and design of fin. You have to consider fin equation. Consider a volley element of fin at a location x having a length of del x, cross section area AC and perimeter of this fin which is P. Now under steady condition, energy balance on this volume element can be expressed as rate of heat conduction into the element is equal to rate of heat conduction from the element plus rate of heat conduction, or you can say convection from the element. So this component is equal to this component plus this component, means heat in is equal to heat going out of this component. So Q convection is equal to heat transfer coefficient into area. Now if you unfold this fin, this surface, this surface, this surface, you will get perimeter into del x. T minus T infinity is the temperature difference. Substitute this value here and divide by del x. When del x tends to 0, this will become dq conduction divided by dx plus hp T minus T infinity, where heat conduction by Fourier law is minus KAC dt by dx. Replace this here. You will get this equation here. In the normal case, the area of cross section of the fin will vary and perimeter will also vary, so it is difficult to solve the differential equation. So in the special case with constant area, means AC is constant, thermoconductivity is constant, we can replace this differential equation with this equation here. You can take this KAC out of this differential and divide both sides by KAC. This term HP by KAC you can replace with A square here, and this T minus T infinity you can replace with theta, where theta is the temperature excess which is T minus T infinity. At the fin base we have theta B which is equal to TB minus T infinity. The solution for this differential equation is theta x is equal to C1 e raised to power AX plus C2 e raised to power minus AX, where C1 and C2 are arbitrary constants whose value are to be determined from the boundary conditions at the base and at the tip of the fin. The temperature of the plate to which the fin are attached is normally known in advance, means this base temperature TB. So boundary condition at the fin base is equal to theta at 0 is equal to theta B is equal to TB minus T infinity, whereas theta is equal to T minus T infinity is the temperature excess. So instead of T you can write TB, it will become theta B. Second condition we will get from the tip. At tip fin we have several possibilities including specified temperature, auxiliary heat loss, convection and combined of convection and radiation. So first we will take inflammation log fin. For inflammation log fin, we have T fin tip is equal to T infinity. Means if fin is very long, the temperature at the tip will become almost equal to the temperature of the surrounding. So in that case, if your temperature of the fin at tip is equal to the temperature of environment, so theta L is equal to 0 because temperature at the tip, which is L at this point, is equal to the temperature same as the environment, so it is equal to 0 when L tends to infinity, means for very long fin. So this condition will be satisfied by equation e raised to minus ax, but not by other prospective solution function e raised to power ax. Because if you put x here infinity, its solution tends to be infinity as x gets larger. It means if x value is very large, e raised to power large will become infinity. So it means, so in this case, this component we have to remove. So solution in this case is the multiple of e raised to power minus ax, and we have to find the C2. The value of constant multiple C2 is determined from the requirement that at the fin base where x is 0, the value of theta will be theta b. At base your x is 0, at this point your x is 0, which will give you 1. The proper value of constant is theta b. So this T2 is your theta b. So your equation becomes theta is equal to theta b and exponential raised to power minus ax. So this is the solution which is for infinitely log fin. Here a is equal to under root hp by kac and theta is equal to t minus t infinity. Now replace this theta x and theta b with the original value, which is here in terms of temperature T minus T infinity and Tb minus T infinity. You will get this equation which is for very long film, and you can see in temperature and film length graph also. This is the temperature variation with the length of the fin. For at this point where your temperature of the fin will come equal to the temperature of the surrounding air, this is the point. On rearranging this, you will get this equation. So the temperature variation along the fin, it is decreasing exponentially from Tb to T infinity, shown in this figure. So alternate method, the rate of heat transfer from the fin could be determined by considering heat transfer from differential volume element of the fin, integrating it over the entire surface of the fin, that is Q fin is equal to integration area of the fin into H convective heat transfer coefficient into Tx temperature at the any location of fin minus surrounding temperature into dA fin, and it will become equal to H. So that is your theta x into dA fin. So put the value of theta x, which is this theta b e raised to power minus here, and after integration you will get this equation under root hp kac Tb minus T infinity. So you can see whatever the heat transfer by conduction at the base is must be equal to the heat transfer by fin. So you will get this solution here. Negligible heat loss from the fin tip, that is Q fin tip is equal to 0. So this is case of a insulated fin. Fins are not likely to so long that their temperature approaches the surrounding temperature at the tip. A more realistic situation is for heat transfer from the tip to be negligible, since the heat transfer from the fin is proportional to its surface area and the surface area of the fin tip is usually negligible. If heat transfer is negligible, you can say it as adiabatic, or you can say it is insulated at the tip, because there is a no heat transfer, which resemble the case of insulation, or you can say no heat loss. If the heat transfer at the fin is 0, so you can write this boundary condition that this is your heat transfer equation. Take the derivative of this equation with respect to x and equate to 0, which will yield this equation for adiabatic fin tip. Also you can find this solution from the Fourier law for insulated tip. So this is your temperature distribution in case of adiabatic fin. So put this value into the Fourier equation here, that is dt by dx. You can place temperature distribution here, and when you take the derivative of this, you will get tan ml and this term. So this is your heat transfer in case of insulated fin. This term A is constant, so you have to take the derivative of this, which will become sine. So when you get sine divided by cos, you will get 10 ml. You can solve this. Convection or combined convection and radiation from the tip. The fin tip in practice are exposed to surroundings, and thus proper boundary condition for the fin tip is convection that also includes the effect of radiation. The fin equation can still be solved in this case using the convection at the fin tip as the secondary boundary condition, but the analysis become more involved and it results in rather lengthy expression for the temperature distribution and the heat transfer. Yet in general, the fin tip area is a small fraction of the total fin surface area. So this area is very small and thus the complexity can be removed. So a practical way of accounting for heat loss from the fin tip is to replace the fin length L in the relation for the insulated tip case by corrected defined as, which is corrected length. So corrected fin length is equal to LC is equal to L plus AC by P, where AC is the cross section area of the fin and P is the parameter. So this is the another case, equivalent fin with insulated tip. Instead of this case, we can consider insulated tip and LC, which is corrected length. Corrected fin length LC is defined such that heat transfer from a fin of length LC with insulated tip is equal to the heat transfer from the actual fin of the length L with convection at the fin tip. Now if multiply this relation by parameter of the fin, you will get same. Means if you multiply by parameter, you will get the area of this fin, in that case become equal to the area of this fin. So area corrected is equal to area of fin lateral, which is the this, plus area at the tip. So this is your corrected area. Means we choose this corrected length in such a way that we will get area of this lateral surface plus area of the tip for the overall heat transfer area of the fin. Therefore, fins subjected to a convection at their tips, this case, can be treated as a fins with insulated tips by replacing the actual fin length L with the corrected length LC, and this will give you the same area. The area in this case, which is the lateral area plus tip area, is equal to the area lateral area in this case. So this is your corrector length in case of rectangular fin, and this is your corrector length in case of cylindrical fin. T is the thickness of rectangular fin and D is the diameter of cylindrical fin. So this is up to here. Like this video, subscribe this channel, and thank you for watching this video.